Great. We had no eyeballs. But Kate's mom's eyeballs should be on here soon.
She should. She didn't answer my text, so that's concerning. I'm expecting the worst.
So we're streaming now on Facebook, YouTube, and that's it right now. Okay. Cool. Yeah, and they have a weird like time limit rules for that.
Oh.
For Instagram. Oh, and we have one set of eyeballs. Who is it?
Sean.
Okay. Oh. Well, welcome. I guess we're going to go ahead and get started. We have some people here.
Hi.
I'm Taylor.
I'm Kate. Hi, everyone.
Hi, everybody. This is going to be an interactive show, so I want you to feel free to respond on the video in the comments and let us know how you think, what you like,
Absolutely.
what you want to see more of, and things like that. But we're going to go ahead and get started with our collection of rings from Rara, which you can see right here. Also, so who is there?
Yeah,
type your name.
Introduce yourself.
Yeah,
Say hello.
Let us know who's. Let's know and see.
Don't leave it up to us. We want to say hello.
Yeah, let us know. Respond in the box. I see there are some eyeballs out there, so introduce yourselves. Tell us what you like, what you don't like, what you're looking forward to seeing, because we are about to show you some really cool jewelry, what you might like, and we'll respond as you respond. But I think we'll go ahead and get started with our first. Just going to tell you a little bit about this company and the styles that they have. So the Rara rings are all ethically sourced gemstones, conflict-free, very important stuff. I think it's super popular right now, especially because we know this is our only planet, and also suddenly we all care about each other like we're supposed to, which I feel like for a long time wasn't. Nobody cares where things came from.
And now sustainability is and it's lasting. So this is the kind of stuff that we want to invest in because it's going to last.
Yeah, and it's conflict free, so you know that you can feel good purchasing it, that nobody was harmed in the making of your jewelry.
And you can wear it and be like, yes, I did get this from this company, and you don't have to be embarrassed about it.
Exactly.
You can just own up to it, which is fantastic.
Yeah, so sustainably made, cast, polished by the craftsman. And so what we're going to show you today, these first rings, the set is going to kind of, these are going to be ones that you can get right now on the website. At rara.com, but also they can make any of these rings for you. So we have some that aren't going to be available on the website that you can request in the chat box if you were interested in purchasing something that maybe isn't on the menu right now.
Yeah, how amazing is that you can request a handcrafted ring?
Absolutely.
I mean, that's fantastic. For such cool great affordability.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So I guess we'll go ahead and get started. So this first ring has a very fun name. This one is called BTW, which stands for
Bring the Wine.
Bring the Wine.
Love it.
This is the title of every get-together that Kate and I have.
Yes.
So I'm going to put this one on, and I will show this to you. So this is our sterling silver with a white rhodium covering, and it has a garnet stone, which is the birthstone for January.
Mm-hmm.
So if you ordered the zodiac signs for January, do you know?
For January, I believe that it's Capricorn and Aquarius.
Capricorn?
I think it's mostly
Capricorn and Aquarius.
I think Aquarius is at the end.
Yeah, so because I'm an Aquarius, but I'm a February baby. So this is a good one for so this is, as you can see, this beautiful red stone, which this would go great with either of our shirts that we're wearing right now.
I said our jewel tones.
Oh my gosh, our jewel tones. This is perfect for that. And as you can see, in the style, these rings, this is the plain style, which is a smooth band. So the plain styled rings are more classic. They're not textured. very sleek,
modest absolutely.
look. And my favorite thing about these rings, which I'll go ahead and kind of
this is awesome.
This is very important to me as someone who's a little bit of a klutz, that the settings on all of these rings are rounded. And so what that means is if you have on a loose knit sweater or tights or anything, it's not going to hang up in your clothes. So you can wear this and know that you're going to keep all of your stuff's going to stay intact. It also, and I'll go ahead and show you this.
It's made for the everyday person.
Exactly, for a real human.
For a real human, and I love that.
The rings are all stackable, and that's my favorite thing about the Rara ring collection, is that all of their rings are stackable, so you can wear as many or as few as you'd like to accessorize to your level, which I think is really cool about this, is that you can order a couple pieces from Rara and have like the most flexible jewelry collection. So
I love those two together. Like, what if these were two birthstones of like someone that you love, like you and someone else? You could wear them on your hand the whole time. Could get you guys together.
This is like a very sweet, and you can turn the rings. So that's what I'll do first. You can turn them so that this jewels, because they are set in an off, they're asymmetrically set, so that you can. So now they're facing away from each other, so the light picks up a little differently. They're asymmetrically set, so you can change the direction that this little bouquet or little constellation of rings is facing, to whatever you want it to look like.
That's
also,
super personalized.
My other favorite thing about the functionality, because for me, like, functionality is a big key thing,
yes,
is that they all lay very well together. So what that means is even if you have, so these are both the plain, the one that's more classic. But even if you also have one of our rough,
oh my goodness, these
rings,
are so cool.
This also will sit very nicely. It's not going to pinch you. It's not going to get stuck in your hair. But they all sit very nicely. So the stackability is the key element here. And look at this little bouquet I just made.
Oh my gosh, a happy little family.
A little family.
Fabulous trio. I love it.
And I think I'm going to take this one off and talk a little bit more about that. Bring the wine that we have, which the price for this one today, put these boys back. The price for this one today is $80. And you can look at this at Rara. Actually, we'll drop the link in the chat box for this ring, for the Bring the Wine ring, which should be going up soon in just a second. And the link is live.
Yep.
So you can pull this up. If you're interested in this one, add it to your cart.
It's perfect. It really goes with everything.
Oh, we do have a 20% off code. And we're going to talk to some of our friends who are some online influencers.
Thank goodness for them.
Thank goodness for them, because we're going to get a 20% off coupon for them coming on the show. So, and we'll talk next about our next ring, which the name of this one is, it's got tiger lilies, which is the one that I was wearing. What kind of stone is this, Kate? You want to tell me about the stone?
Tiger lilies?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, that's going to be our garnet stone, our 0.25 carat garnet stone. The thing I really love about garnet in general is that it's one of the oldest gems on the planet.
Really?
It's been around for at least 3 billion years.
That's incredible.
Fantastic. And for someone, I mean, this whole company is about sustainability and keeping close to the earth and being close to the planet. And when you wear this ring, I feel like garnet really expresses like, you're going to be here and you're going to be in the moment. And this ring is exactly that.
I love this. Like, it's an organic shape. It's from the earth.
Yes.
That really, I think, for me anyway, that like fuels my hippie spirit.
Right? Exactly. You want to wear something that makes you feel something.
And that's what I love about these products in general as well, is that these are all, this is so customizable because of the stackability and because of the way that they're made. You can make this your own. And you can be, your organic self with these products from the earth. All the gemstones are mined from the earth, so you're not going to have any fake stuff.
Completely real.
Also, the metal, all the rings are nickel free. So if you have an allergy, like
sensitive skin.
Yeah, my sister was trying to figure out for a very long time, like, what's wrong? Like, why am I getting these rashes? And they did food elimination, and it wasn't that. It was her earrings and her necklace that she was wearing were giving her, like, she was breaking out and having these terrible rashes.
Awful. I mean, that's such like a big turnoff for yourself. You want to feel good when you wear jewelry.
Exactly. And even if it's just for you, or if you're wearing it because you want to
show off, you want to present,
you want to feel your best, and you can't do that if you have a rash.
That's awful. The whole night you're like
I'm itchy.
No way.
Or like if you go, and the great thing about these rings is that they do have this guarantee. If something were to happen, they're great quality, so they're not going to fall apart. But if something were to happen,
like
contact Rara. Yeah. and they'll take care of it for you. The thing that I hate is if I like go to the pool or I go to the beach, or if I wear something in the shower, because I will wear my jewelry and I don't take it off often. Like if it's a small piece, I wouldn't, especially these rings, which are just, these are very easy to wear.
Yeah, they could be easy staple pieces.
You know, those like cheap rings leave that green circle.
Yes, it's your temporary tattoo that says, I wore a cheap ring.
I bought this at the grocery store. Yeah,
Yep.
yeah, exactly.
My mood ring. Oh yeah, I had a beach week and I got a mood ring and now I'm paying for it.
Now I have a green ring tattoo, but these won't do that because they're made out of actual metals that, you know, not nickel, not cheap metals.
And it's so sustainable and so affordable that it's like the more that you buy, you can customize it to your mood. So it is your own personal mood ring that, you know what, today
I love that.
I feel like stacking. Maybe I want to be modest. Maybe I want to be textured.
When we have so many different choices, that I love that you said that it's like my own personal mood ring, because there are so many different colors and combinations you can make. So if you already have a collection, these can be pieces to add that will fit with anything. Well. But also if you're just starting a collection, this could be a really good thing to have, you know, just to have some pieces that you can mix up and wear at different occasions. I think there's a lot of flexibility here with the daytime to nighttime switch, which now we can have because we're going out in the world.
Yes.
Very exciting. I see some more. We've got some more friends here. I'm seeing you. Hi there. Let's see. Who's here? I can't see who you are, but
feel free to say hello. If you want to see more,
box.
I know that you guys can see what's going on over here.
All right, let's move on to our next Tiger Lilies ring, which this is a topaz.
Topaz.
Ring,
oh my goodness.
What month is topaz? Let's see.
Topaz? Topaz is going to be November.
It's a November birthstone.
So we're talking like, what is that? Scorpios?
I have no idea. That's why I asked you. I felt like
goodness gracious. I feel like that's Scorpios, and
if you know, type in the chat box if you know about zodiac stuff.
Oh my gosh.
No clue.
Scorpios, Libras. Help me out here. Yeah. I know that you guys are out there and you can help me.
I can see you watching.
Someone knows, but I know that they're there. Topaz is great because topaz is known to be a great mood booster. It's great for connecting with people. Topaz wards off negative energy. Wow. So goodness, if anything alone, you can wear that and know that in your head you're going, this is warding off the bad energy. I don't need this. This ring is my I'm gonna have a good day ring.
I love that.
Yeah.
I feel like I don't think I own any topaz in my collection. This will have to be one that I add because I think that's important.
It's all about the mindset, and look how beautiful, and it's so classic and sleek and stylish.
Well, I would pair that one with the one we just had.
Oh my gosh. Oh, I love that.
This goes with, actually I'm going to turn this to the stone. Oh, you couldn't see that. Sorry about that. Turn that so these stones are together. So I've got a little, this feels very like summery to me.
Love it.
This is like a green grass and like a berry or an apple or something.
Oh yeah, it's like a flower with a petal, two compliments. Very important.
That's how I love to think about these rings. It's kind of like building like floral, like a little bouquet. Like I work in a flower shop and I'm gonna build a bouquet of what I like. So this one, this Scorpio and Sagittarius.
Scorpio and Sagittarius. Oh my goodness. So we're talking the Scorpio. They are loyal. They are there for you. They are devoted. And the Sagittarius, the adventurers. You wear that ring as a Sagittarius and you are ready to embody the centaur and go out into the world and take over with Topaz.
My moon and my rising are both Scorpio.
I have a Scorpio rising myself.
Oh, so this has to be our special ring we'll wear as this
I love that.
I feel like, all right, let's see who's here. It looks like, give me a second. All right. It looks like we have our first guest for the evening. I'm very excited here to talk to Shannon. Hi, Shannon. We're looking forward to talking to you. And you can bring her in whenever she is ready. And we're going to have some photos of Shannon. So Shannon's one of our first guests. We're going to see some of her photos that she took with the products and get to talk to her a little bit about her personal style.
Absolutely. In the wild.
There she is. Hi.
Hi, Shannon.
Hey there. Thank you for having me.
Absolutely.
Oh,
thanks for coming.
Of course.
Fantastic. So I think we're going to see some of your photos up on the screen as well. But while we get those up, tell us a little bit about your personal aesthetic and your personal style.
So I would say my personal style is a more classic, but I do like to throw in some edgy and stay up with the trends. And but I would just say more classic style.
Yeah. Okay. Look at Shannon.
So classic. That's
is
incredible.
fantastic.
Is that a pantsuit? Is that a jumpsuit?
It's a
or is it dress?
jumpsuit. It's a
Oh my
jumpsuit.
They're
gosh.
so in, and that looks fantastic.
That is, but it's so classic, but it's also it's very modern. It brings that in, but this is like, to me, I'm like, that's like Marilyn Monroe. That's fantastic. What a great look.
Thank you.
I love that you said like bringing in the, the other things with the classic, because I think that makes you timeless.
Well, and it also keeps you relevant, and just like the rings, same sort of thing. You can throw in all different colors, the different shapes, add your personality to it.
Yeah, definitely.
Absolutely. I love that with
wow.
classic, like the clothes are there to compliment you, the jewelry is there to compliment you, but the most important thing is that you get the opportunity to shine through.
Yeah, and
which is so great.
I love that person being able to see, and I think that's really cool about like with everything reopening, getting to see people's personalities again and
right.
100%.
When people get really, really dressed up just to go to the grocery store, we've been kept in for too long.
Oh, I totally understand. And
I feel great right now. This is the most dressed up I've been in forever, and I'm so pleased to look like this right now.
I feel I'm taking every occasion, and I think that's what's really cool about, we have this sale. So you'll have the code Shannon20 to use to get 20% off for the folks watching from home, so that you can express yourself. Shannon, what kind of style trends are you excited about that are popular right now, or that maybe you'll be on the front of at the fashion?
So I'm really excited. I love the pastel, the sorbet colors. I really, really love the headscarf trend. I'm going to try to rock that here myself soon. The big sleeves, of course, black and white. Black and white's always in style. That's classic, timeless. And of course, distressed jeans, still riding that wave. And it's fun and comfortable. And that's what I love about the Rara pieces too, is no matter if you're really dressed up or you're just, running for coffee, you can style these pieces that way. You can either stack them for more, outgoing personality, or if you're just running for coffee, you can just style them, just wear one instead of the stacking.
They are very flexible. I love that about them. They do have that good like day to night where, you can really,
with the options,
with so many options.
That's perfect. That kind of answers my question, which was, when you're going out, how are you going to style your rings? How are you want to style jewelry in general? Because you're going out, you're going to coffee, maybe you're going out to dinner, on those occasions. Is coffee stacked? Is going out to dinner stacked? When do you feel like you want to have a secret? When do you feel like you want to really be bold?
I just feel like anything goes. Whatever you're comfortable with, that's
Look at this
confidence. Confidence is key. If you want to wear a ring on every finger and stack them, go for it, girlfriend. You just have to do what's good for you, what feels right for you. And I do love that about these pieces, because of course they're handcrafted in their natural material. So it feels good anyway. But I even stack them with other pieces that I have in my jewelry box, and it just feels nice. It's just comfortable on the finger as well.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's for me. It's one of my big things is I feel like I have to, if it's not comfortable, especially after this year of only wearing like sweatpants and leggings, if it's not comfortable, I don't want to wear it.
Why would I wear it?
Right.
Why would I wear it?
I want to bring that into this new kind of rebirth we're going to have of being able to go out and say, I choose to be comfortable and also fashionable.
Bold.
Sure.
I'm comfortable and bold, and I'm comfortable with myself. Yes.
Yeah, and I think these pieces allow you to think outside the box too, because we're not cookie cutters and we should be unique, and it's a great way to show your personality. And I love how the stone sits at a little bit of an angle, so it's perfect for stacking.
Oh yeah, that was like one of my favorite things when I first was trying these on, was how it is kind of asymmetrical. It feels very natural, very organic, but that makes it so that you can create that bouquet of flowers or gems, or your little constellation in whatever way you can express yourself.
I'm looking at these for a few graduate gifts too, because I think they make a great gift and they can add on later.
Exactly. Oh, it does have that, here's your starter piece and you can
Yes.
pick, the rest of your.
Right.
I love that. It is a good gift. And I
It is.
feel like we just passed Mother's Day and there's what other holidays? Father's Day's not
Father's
good for this
Day.
probably.
You
Maybe.
never know.
I don't know.
For the fashionable fathers out there, this is a great gift for them. And I think that they deserve to feel fabulous.
Well, back in the day, they used to have a mother's ring. I remember my mother had one. But how modern is this to have this be your mother's ring and you can have all of the birthstones in your family? I think that's
Yes.
a great idea too.
I love that.
We were just talking about stacking it and having one be like the July month and one being, April. Like I'd love to have like a ruby and a diamond for me and my mom so I could like wear her on my hand with me. That would just feel so special.
I love that.
And I love that with these rings that's possible. And it looks great.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you can even stack the larger one. Is it the blossom that I'm seeing on the bottom? That's on my wish list. I love that.
Yeah, I think right here we actually have I think this one's called Sunflowers.
Sun shower. Oh my goodness.
But the big ones stack with
and
the
it's
little
turned
ones as
out.
well.
It's like, look at me. Look how cool I look.
Oh, this is my favorite.
That's what's so fun about it, because the big piece, even stacked with the little ones, then you could stack several big ones to give it a more bold look.
And it's at 1.7 carats, which is just
the big one.
Wow.
Yeah. And then you
watch out, world.
Yeah, exactly. Like you're here.
So this is our sun shower and tidal wave next to each other.
Look at that.
Yes,
it's beautiful.
I love. Yeah, I think that these rings for sure have to go on the graduation gift. That's like a very good. I hadn't thought about that. I haven't thought about a lot of things about the real world in a while.
Yeah.
Man.
I even thought as a gift, for an expectant mother, or as a gift, as your birthing gift from the dad. I think this is a great idea. It's a great place to start your collection.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's a great thought. I love that.
I love that too, because I think that these rings, because you can style them however you want, can really just branch generations. Because there are ones that we have that remind me of my grandmother, who I know would wear these things.
Oh my gosh!
That you can pair with things that maybe she wouldn't pick out on her own, but it's.
But you can still introduce her.
You can do all these different things with them. So that I love that idea. This is a great gift. So you can use your code, Shannon 20.
They're fun, shareable pieces as well. Like if you have a daughter in the house, she might like the little dainty ones, and then you could stack them with your larger ones. That's what I have in mind. Yeah.
Fantastic.
Plus, they would look good with vintage pieces as well.
Oh my goodness. And
they would.
I have to say, I have never seen a ring band with texture. And that is so new and so fun and fresh for me. But also at the same time, I feel like it does go with like that vintage look, because there's so much like, when I think of vintage, I think of what is that, lace?
Yeah.
I think of pattern. I think of like earthiness, if we're talking like 70s or something. But like, look at that. I mean, you can see it from here. It's just popping out. The band itself is an expression. I love that. I love
that. Can we pull up Shannon's pictures, a couple of Shannon's pictures again? Because I feel like that embodies that style so much of like, here is the, we're going to share this. Yeah, this pop of.
I was actually looking at the midnight hue, that particular ring, the larger ring. But you're right, the band it's so unique. And I had to go in tight to the picture because I thought it was actually encrusted with gems, because the way the cut is, it just looks phenomenal.
Oh, the way the light that picks up the light. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, does it have angles in it? Is it?
Yes.
It's almost like a hexagon, like a multiple gon at this point.
Yeah.
Yes, and the way the light hits it, it really makes you do a double take.
Yes, these pieces definitely can be statement pieces for sure. That one, I wish I had that one.
And look at that presentation. I mean, that's just beautiful. And that's a company that knows, like, we're here to make a statement, and we want you to have something that you're going to enjoy fully, the whole experience of it.
Yeah.
And I shared with my followers too, the actual packaging itself is quite beautiful. The top part that has the brand name on it, that is like a pottery. It's made of pottery. And the bottom part is wood. It's just a work of art by itself.
Let me pull it out.
I absolutely would keep that as itself and either hold my ring that I would get in it, or I would just keep it as like a piece to keep in my living room. Like I want to put like tchotchkes in it. It's
So I've
so
got
fun.
Yes.
bars here with the little clay.
Oh
and
my
cork
gosh.
and wood. So it's very natural.
Very organic looking.
Yeah, it feels
And
very personal too.
Giving that as a gift.
I know, and then you can store them in here. Like when I got these out, I've been keeping them in here, you know, to show to everybody. So it's.
Can I hold it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Of course. I want to hold it. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Oh, I love that.
Well,
Yeah, it makes a great presentation for a gift for sure.
it's a good little gift. Yeah, it comes in a fun way that it comes for sure.
Beautiful. I love that.
I
Oh my
love your
gosh.
personal style, Shannon. I'm gonna have to give you a follow after this.
I would love that, and I'll definitely follow you back.
Absolutely.
Are you able to share your information how we can follow you?
Oh yeah, can
Oh,
we have
sure. Let
her-
me see if I can get it in the chat here. Let me see.
And
Absolutely.
Yeah, and then we can drop it so everyone else can follow you as well.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. This has been wonderful.
So fantastic. Thanks so much, Shannon. This has been super exciting.
Well, thank you for having me. And actually, it's not letting me drop it in the chat, but I'm at Oysters to Pearls on Instagram.
Pearls. Okay, and we'll put that in there on the other end as well, so that if we can't get it right now, we'll make sure that people have your
Thank you
handle.
so much, ladies. I hope you have a great night. And I'm gonna log off of here, but I'm gonna click back onto Facebook so I can hang with you for a little bit.
Awesome.
Thank you so much.
Okay.
Shannon.
Thanks, guys. Have a good one.
Of course.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Have a great one.
You too.
Very exciting.
Thanks to Shannon, we have that 20% off. Shannon
yeah.
20.
Shannon 20. So if you go on the Rara website, on the Rara
We're so
website,
excited.
you can get these rings for a deal. They're already a deal though, because Rara makes these rings and they're handcrafted by their craftsmen, and so they're taking out that huge jewelry markup that occurs a lot of time with the third party. So these rings probably would retail for at least, I would say, twice as much in the normal kind of settings that you might buy jewelry. But
absolutely.
And I'll keep telling you the prices for them as they come up. But we can keep going. We can keep moving forward through our
fabulous rings.
Our fabulous rings. Oh, it's so much fun to have Shannon on here.
Thank you, Shannon. That was really great.
Great. So the last one we did was our green tiger lilies in topaz. So we have one more tiger lily, which is an amethyst. Which is my birthstone.
Oh my gosh, I love that.
I'm an Aquarius.
Perfect. Aquarius, man. Here we are in the age of Aquarius. This is, if you're an Aquarius, this is the ring to get. This is your moment.
Is this the moment?
Yes.
I better.
This is the time to jump on.
All right. Well, I'm going to put that one on, and I'm going to put on our Scorpio moons that we have, or Scorpio rising.
Scorpio rising for me, but you got the Scorpio moon. I love that.
Rising. So there's our shared stone there.
Beautiful.
I also feel like I'm going to bring the wine on there because metal mixing is in. I was never on that train until recently, and I feel like now we're really into mixing the metals. But there, so I'll bring the wine, which I feel like is like our ring.
That's
now,
our
I've decided.
ring.
And we have our bring the wine in the middle there of my bouquet that I've made, plus our topaz for Scorpio, our Scorpio rising, and then my birthstone.
Fantastic.
So there's a fun little bouquet of different colors. And then again, I'll just show that cool functionality here that you're not going to get hung up. You're not going to get pinched.
And it looks so clean. Like it's not like clunk, clunk, clunk. It's not clunky.
It's very, and I feel like if I am talking and you see that, you're like, that's an interesting piece. And it has a little story to me. So even if no one were to notice it, I'd be like, this is a special thing that I have right here.
I love that.
So let me put these back and move on to our next ring. So I think we've got, what is our order here? Beep, 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 beep. And our next one, we have
another tiger lilies, but
this is our tiger lilies. Oh, this is the same one. We have two in a row.
Beautiful.
I think we lost.
Amethyst twice. We did. Absolutely, we did.
Lose our call.
The thing I love about amethyst, again, me and my stones, let me tell you more about amethyst, is amethyst is fantastic for dreams and friendship. Amethyst is the ring you want to wear when you're like, my goodness, I just keep having all these horrible dreams and I feel like I can connect with anybody. I think amethyst used to be given as gifts of tokens of friendship.
Oh
they used to be given to like different colonies, tribes, just people trying to connect with other people. It is the ring, the gem of connection is amethyst.
Our local stone expert here.
Thank you.
Gemstone expert.
Oh,
I did not know that. That's my birthstone. I had no idea.
I just love being able to wear a ring and knowing, like, of course, like the gem here is going to inform my intention for the day. Like I want to, for me, just for me, if I put something on, I want to have an intention behind it.
Yeah. Wow. I feel like I want to think about things that much. I think I don't, and I don't think I've had to, especially this last year. And I'm more than excited to be able to show off and get like really excited about the products I'm wearing. And I think I'm going to be more mindful because I've had so much time to think about
We've had so much time.
And I feel like I want to only buy, you know, products that are going to be sustainable and are going to be eco-friendly and are going to be conflict-free.
Conflict-free is just so important.
I just like, don't think I want conflict in, I don't need it in my, I don't want to be supporting anything like that. I also don't need those bad vibes.
No. And how many things do you own that you wear that you're, look at the tag and you're like, oh my gosh, where did this come from? And it was a gift or it was passed down. You got it at a thrift store. No matter what, you're like, the origins of this piece of clothing or this piece of jewelry doesn't come from an ethically sourced group.
Yeah.
But these finally can wear and be like, okay, whew, I don't have to think about that.
This is not your fast fashion, you know, that you're embarrassed to say, I got this at insert store name here. You know,
but we're real people and we need to be able to afford things like this.
Yeah, exactly. So that's what this, especially now that we have Shannon's code here, Shannon20.
Thank you, Shannon.
Makes them even more affordable.
Absolutely.
And you'll give her a follow. We will drop her Instagram handle so that we can follow her, and I'll be following her after the show. I'm going to move on to our next type.
I love this.
The next one is called, all right, so we're moving on from a different color. So we've been having gold. We had a silver and a gold band. And now we're moving on to something that's a little more edgy. We have our gunmetal color. So this is, I'm going to hold it up to the camera so you can see it.
I don't think I've ever seen a ring like that.
It is rhodium. So it is a darker color. And so, yeah, to me, I feel like I don't own a lot of pieces that look like this. So this one is, I think this one's called Wear the Party.
I love that.
So, this one is, which stone do we have here? This is green. So we've got peridot, which is, that is my sister's birthstone. So that is August. And purple and green are two of my favorite colors. I love green because of the plants and purple because of my birthstone. When I was a kid, I was like obsessed with purple. And so that was like my bedroom. But now I love plants, which is really special because my sister Jetty's birthstone is peridot. And I can pair it with our other Wear the Party, which is the rhodium. And also an amethyst. So there's me and Jetty. So, and like this has like such a personal little moment for me. Like you were saying, you could, and that was like, so what a cool thing that Shannon said about, you know, you could wear all your kids' birthstones.
I love that.
That is really special. You could wear your, you know, family birthstones or friends and keep this really close to the heart.
Literally, it is on your person.
Right here. The amethyst, I've just been informed. The amethyst is a custom order for the rhodium color. So if you did want that one, message us in the chat boxes. Let us know what you're thinking.
It's available to you. You just have to ask. Isn't that fantastic? Ask and you shall receive.
And you'll get, so just let us know. A couple of these are the custom orders right now, picking up production after the pandemic. But everything so far that we've gone through is going to go ahead and just be on the website.
Yes.
So do let us know like what you're thinking. What's your favorite thing you've seen so far? Respond for us so we can see.
Yes, please.
And so it's sterling silver with the rhodium on the outside. I misspoke. So that gunmetal color. So for me, this feels like the little black dress of rings. This darker color to me feels more, I don't know, edgy, a little, because it's not like one of our like classic colors. Like people would always say, you know, gold and silver, and those were the things. And then we started seeing rose gold a little more. But I feel like this one just feels a little more edgy to me. And
rarely do I see a ring like that.
And I like that. I feel like that makes me feel I get to express myself. And also there's me and my sister right there in my hand. All right. And so I feel like
wait, there's more.
My little bouquet.
I love that.
It's super popular right now to have a lot of texture. And I think
something we were just talking about with Shannon, like I had never heard of texture in rings before.
Yeah, texture is, I think seeing a lot of texture is super popular. We're going to see some images here on the screen And not only texture, but
Gorgeous.
tons of color, which harkens us back to our vintage days of the 60s and 70s jewelry. I love this picture in particular because she's got a very natural makeup look, and she's wearing a very classic, like a tube top or maybe a strapless dress of some sort. And that ring is really, those rings pop.
That's all you see. That's the center of the picture. I mean, it's the rings.
You're getting this attention on this texture of lots of different stacking. And you'll see that style with not just with rings, but with lots of other things. You'll see the texture. We're layering necklaces. Oh, there's our bright colors.
Beautiful. And it works so well together.
And look at that. So that's every color you could imagine. So you can wear that with any of your rings. So if I wanted to, I could say, I'm going to go in here and I'm going to pick, let's see, we have red, blue, and green. And I've got them. Bing.
Boom.
Bing.
What, garnet?
Bing.
Diamond.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
So you have like so many options. And that reminds me, that's very like 70s to me, because my grandmother gave me a bunch of her older jewelry, and a lot of it does have those multicolored stones, which we're kind of back to now. And I think I did hear at one point that nostalgia runs in 20-year periods. So
nostalgia runs in 20-year
and that's why
periods.
you're seeing a ton of, I think, of like 90s or like early 2000s stuff right now, like Britney Spears and stuff.
Yeah.
The all jean is back. Because like, so the 70s were popular in the 90s, the 90s were popular in the early 2000s, and now we're there. So we're running
it's a pendulum.
Yeah, these cyclical things that swing. But I feel like, and I'm happy to say, the 70s fashion is back, because that is probably the only kind of clothing I really wear out. A flared pant, a brightly colored
peasant blouse.
Peasant blouse is back.
We're
loving it, and things like that. But also comfort. Because now we can make our clothes out of not just polyester. Oh, and we can see this image here of this super colorful but also stacked earrings.
Oh my gosh.
Which makes me want to get more piercings in my ears, and I already have enough, but more. You can stack those little stones on there. Those would go really well with all of them.
Look at
there
that.
we go. So that's what we were talking about when we were saying the texture of these rings, which we haven't gotten to show you quite yet. We're almost there. Talking about these rings, the rough ones.
Get ready.
What's
They're
your texture?
Gorgeous. They're so unique.
Yeah.
I love it.
And there's tons of different, not only are they textured, but there's different types. So you can see on the screen, we've got the one that kind of, to me, looks like a moon. We've got a wooden pattern.
The wooden one. I love that.
One that's more like a lava rock. We'll see a couple other ones as well when we look at the rings up close. But
again, we're like complimenting organic. We're going back to these roots of like, we are from the planet. We are sustainable. We are ethical. We are inspired by the things around us.
And like those colors on that picture too, blue and green, that's our planet. That's our, there it is. That's ocean and water and earth. And I was going to say water, fire, earth, air. I mean, we can
4 nations live together in harmony.
On
my finger.
I can pull up. We build a avatar.
Let's hear it
the
for
last
the
Airbender.
Last Airbender fans out there.
Okay.
Drop it in the chat.
If you like Avatar: The Last Airbender, let us know, and
Let
we'll build
us
a
know.
bouquet of rings for that. We're
Please.
nerds.
Oh my gosh, that would be adorable.
What do you think? Oh, I'm gonna do it anyway since we're sitting here.
Yeah. That's really so fun.
All right, so Earth. I'm gonna do that topaz because that was green, and
then. Oh, I love that. Let's see. What if we fire? What if what stone is this right here?
Let's
see. Let's take a little peek.
And then we'll move forward into where the party. I think this one is maybe is I don't know. We'll get to it in a second, and I will finish building this, but I'm gonna hold these on for now.
Absolutely.
All right, so let's move on to our rough rings.
The one we've been waiting for.
The ones we've been waiting for, because I was so we have down here a selection of our different textured rings. So the first one we're gonna look at is, did we move
we did. 1 second.
That one was
Celestial?
Perfect. Celestial, which is a citrine stone. We haven't seen
stone,
that one
0.5
yet.
carats. Gorgeous. Already the band is popping out and the gem is here to say hello.
So look at this.
Oh my
gosh. Get it
gosh.
focused. So this one to me is, it looks like sprinkles almost.
It's like sprinkles. It's like coral reef.
Oh,
almost.
coral reef.
I like
better
coral.
than, that's very natural.
No. Sprinkles are better than coral.
No, save our reefs.
That's right.
And this one, our price point on this one is gonna be $180, but we do have the 20% off code, so let's keep an eye on the website.
$180 for something that you get to buy and keep forever.
Yeah.
I mean, if something happens, you have a customer service system to reach out to.
Exactly.
If it happens.
Yeah, but it wouldn't. The quality is pretty fantastic.
You're buying for quality.
So, and this is what we're talking about. We're talking about texture. And the great thing about this one is, even though this is a very textured ring, I'm going to go ahead and put those other ones on there. They'll sit so nicely with the plain ones, with those classic looking ones. So I'm going to build a little bouquet.
Gorgeous. I love that.
I love this way the citrine looks against the gold itself with the rhodium underneath. The gold of the rings makes the gold and the citrine pop. I feel like
Yes.
I don't think I own a lot of stones. I feel like I think semi-precious stones are really in right now. They're coming back, and but I don't own a ton, and this just makes me so excited.
I feel like I don't own a ton of gold because I'm always worried like the gold's going to come off too brassy. Yeah. But even for those of you that, these classic pieces, those thin ones that you see up at the front, the modest ones, let's say that maybe it's just too gold for you. The thing about the textured is that it's not just gold. There's something happening there, which I love.
I love that. I think, and also the flexibility to wear this the day to night wear, which is not something any of us have had to worry about for the last year. Like we've just been day to day,
hoping for the best.
And I think I've got big knuckles on this hand, but I could wear, during the day, wear one on each finger, and this looks very professional for work, and this looks very like this is this. But if I'm gonna go out at night or go out to dinner or be the mysterious woman at the end of the bar holding a cocktail in my hand with a bunch of these rings, and this is here, and you can see it, and it catches the light so beautifully, especially depending on how you angle these stones. You can choose how it's going to look. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna make a little sandwich. I'm gonna put the plain, rough plain. So I'm gonna do.
Oh, I love that.
I'm gonna do a little sandwich here of this. I'm gonna turn this one.
Nothing goes best with a cocktail and a fabulous glass than a fabulous jewel on your hand. To say like, I'm here for luxury and feeling good.
Exactly. I love this. So this looks so good. Wow. I love these colors together. This looks like the tulips in my neighborhood during the last, they're all dead now because it's starting to get it's going to be summer soon. But
they were here.
When they were here, these were the colors. It was red and yellow, and then it was the green.
So these are here to stay, which I love.
These are also the color of apples. So this is a fall look as well.
There you go. That is absolutely a fall look. You can bring these in. They are seasonal. They are opportune.
Yeah, you can build this in any way you want to make I think I'm going to leave these on. This feels like fire, air, earth.
Here we are. We're back on our avatar.
And water is next because our next ring is the sequoia.
Oh my goodness.
So this is our topaz stone. This one, okay, so guess why it's called sequoia? Oh, because it looks like wood.
Oh my goodness.
And so the pattern, we saw this one in the photo.
I want this ring.
I love the one that looks this wood. This is so organic and so earthy and natural to me. This one's $180 as well.
Fabulous price point, honestly.
This is a half a carat of topaz stone here. So if topaz, which is the November birthstone,
complemented with gold and rhodium, fantastic.
Yeah, so we've got I love the texture on this one, especially because I also, and this is going to sound kind of silly, but I think that wood grain reminds me of like a thumbprint.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing.
Because we're all so connected. It's like trees look like lungs, and this looks like a thumbprint because nature, and it's sustainable. So we are loving the earth, and we are giving the earth a little love back.
A chance to shine.
I love this, and this is also blue, so it can be my water for my final mix of.
Talk about being interconnected. Like none of us are separate. We're all part of the same system. And I love how these all work together because that's all it is we all work together.
Look at those colors.
Wow. And the different textures, they don't clash.
No, they go so well. And they're not going to pinch you because they lay flat on your hand.
Gosh. No pinching.
No pinching, no snagging because of the round settings. You're not going to tear your clothes, your hair, your tights.
Nope. Nothing's going to snag.
No snags.
You can wear whatever you please.
And you can wear all of these. You could wear one of them. You could wear, this is just, super.
I mean, just like Shannon was saying, she was like, if you want to stack them all, it's all about confidence. You could absolutely rock the world with just a simple classic like this up here. Very modest, completely beautiful. Yeah. And depending on your confidence, you're going to look great.
Well, that's I think about re-entering the world now. It's going to be all about, we've all been stuck inside, not been able to share ourselves. So it's going to be all about who are you?
Yes.
And what do you want? And who do you want to be? And who do you want to dress like?
especially for those of us that like still choose to wear a mask, even though we're fully vaxxed. Like I love wearing my mask. I love feeling incognito, but I still want to be seen in some sense. So maybe I'm out and it's like, I can't see her face, but goodness gracious, look at the rings in her hands.
Yeah.
My gosh.
I love that. Our next one is going to be also celestial. This one is the gold vermeil mixed with the black rhodium.
0.5 carats, topaz.
It's not the carat of topaz again, our blue. I love this because it's so clean and pure.
That one is bright.
All right.
I love it.
And this ring looks like the moon to me anyway. I don't know what it looks like to you.
I like that font though.
It looks like
the moon.
Planetary. It's got that texture.
I mean, celestial, it lives up to its name.
It does. It has such a great, and I love this stone. I think that to me is like clear day sky. That was like today before it hit 85 degrees. I was like, look how beautiful it is outside.
Oh my gosh.
Before I was sweating buckets.
Yep, absolutely.
But here's the thing. Even if I was wearing these rings and I was sweating, my hand's not going to turn green.
Nope.
Because there's no bad metals and they're made in a sustainable, and they're great quality.
I have to say, even, I mean, you have to buy them to understand this, but they feel very lightweight. Like they don't feel clunky and heavy. They don't feel awkward.
Exactly. Even when you're wearing more than one, I feel like you're
not like,
this is not noticeable. My hands
have
are
heavy
not heavy.
hand.
Yeah. I feel like sometimes when you wear jewelry, especially when I wear rings, I want to talk with my hands. So if they feel heavy or if they're sliding around, I'm going to be like,
I don't want to feel it.
I want to feel it.
I want to feel effortless.
And that's what these are. I feel like this feels so effortless, and the stacking is effortless. So if I wanted to do some metal mixing, I'm going to do another earth themed one. So I'm going to do the rhodium, the gunmetal color.
Gorgeous.
And I'm going to do another of the gold. So those are two different greens too. So I've got a jungle.
Oh my gosh, I love that. I feel like that's like lake on like a hot summer day. Like we got like our trees in the background.
Camping trip.
Our camping trip rings.
Oh, I love that.
Oh my goodness. I've just been getting into like having camping jewelry. I know that sounds like so silly, but goodness, these ones up ahead with the rough texture, what a compliment. Like
nature.
You're out, you're going for a walk. What if you bump into somebody? What if you meet somebody at your campsite? Like
these are my Central Park picnic rings.
Carry stones with you.
Oh, and speaking of nature,
we're
gonna,
oh my goodness,
we're gonna bring on our next guest.
That's so exciting.
This is Shireen.
Oh my goodness, Shireen.
We are excited to talk with Shireen. We're
gonna
ask her some of these questions about how she styles things.
I love hearing how people do things differently. It's just so
love
fantastic.
that. So Shireen, I think this organic style, we've talked a little bit with her about her style. So tell us about your like personal aesthetic and style, Shireen. Yeah. I think she's here.
Yeah. Hi, Shireen.
Maybe.
I'm more of like a classic style. Sometimes I also like kind of refer to it as eclectic in fashion because I do different things. Sometimes, but mostly it would be classic. But sometimes I like to just, try different things. But with jewelry, it's mostly, I'm a big fan of dainty jewelry. It just like looks better on me, and I just loved it. Like, the craftsmanship of like what goes into making, a dainty piece, because it's always a little harder, to come by. And the Rara ring, what I really loved about it is that like the rough edges of the ring makes it stand out. Like even though it's dainty, you can still see it on. So even with the photo that I have, you can still see like it has like a texture to it, and I really like that. And also like the little diamond in the middle just adds a touch to it, which is, I think, very unique.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yes.
I think I love these photos you can see of
such
Shireen
great
here.
photos. I love it.
This is the dainty. I think what she's saying about what you said, Shireen, about the ring being the dainty ring is harder to come by, because I think it is the kind of to make that and the technique and for it to be simple and classic but not boring.
Yes. Yeah, absolutely. How can you make dainty as a statement in itself?
Absolutely.
And my goodness, with Dainty, I have to ask, like, what kind of style trends are you looking forward to? What are you excited about right now? Like, what compliments you at this moment?
I think green is big for spring and summer. Different shades of green. You see it in clothing. You see it in accessories. There's even like designer handbags that are in like a pop of green, and it's actually one of my favorite colors right now. Even like different shades of it. I'm actually right now wearing a green nail polish, which I think would also look really good with the ring. But yeah, and like I think right now there are a lot more fun colors, especially for nail polish, coming out for the summer. And I think they're going to be very trendy. But definitely greens and yellows are very in right now.
I'm so glad yellow's making a big comeback. I feel like I was a big fan of yellow, and people are like, but now like yellow is here, and I'm so happy about that.
Yeah.
Yellow nail polish that she was wearing. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I think, and Shannon also mentioned that with the sorbet colors being popular. So I feel like
sorbet colors. I love that.
Definitely, yeah, that's a big one.
Thank you, Shireen.
And Shireen's on the forefront of those trends. And so tell us, our last question for you, Shireen. Didn't take up too much of your time. Tell us how you styled these rings, and how you do like to style just your style. I'm from the South, can you tell? Style your jewelry in general.
Yeah, I actually, and the stories I posted a different photo where I had stacked it with my everyday rings, and it just went so well because also like the rings that I usually wear, they're two-tone, so it's like a yellow gold and a white gold, and this ring is silver with diamond, but it was a great fit when I stacked them. I stacked it with two other rings, and it went perfectly. So this ring is actually very easy to stack. Especially if you have other rings with other gemstones, it would just look really good. Even with like different color tones, like a rose gold or a yellow gold, even another silver ring, I think it would look great.
Definitely mixing the metals. That's like what we were talking about earlier. I think it's super in now.
Such a new thing. We don't want to keep you, so thank you so much, Shireen. And we'll talk to you next time. Thank you.
Bye, Shireen.
Bye.
Shireen mentioned the nails, so we have something else to show you today, which is our other partner for the day, which is Gabriel Cosmetics. Gorgeous. So we have some nail polish to show off. We each have one to show off. Hi. And let me tell you a little bit about that. Since we're sticking with this theme of things being natural and organic,
oh my goodness,
and things like that, this is super important. So did you know that nail polish is actually super toxic? Super toxic. We're just now learning that most nail polishes have things like formaldehyde resin, DVP, camphor, things like that. Some of them are carcinogens.
Oh my goodness.
And camphor's is it like a liver neurotoxin? So
the smell alone is enough to make me go, something about this isn't right.
This is not good for my skin.
No.
So if you're going to be putting beautiful things on the outside of your body, beautiful natural things on the outside, we want to make sure that we're putting beautiful and, natural things that are going on our skin, on our cuticles, on our nails.
Yes. Because, even though it's on the outside, we know that there's stuff going inside as well. That's the same thing with like nickel-free jewelry.
Exactly.
And having carcinogen-free nail polish.
Exactly. Everything else is probably not good for us, so let's make sure our nail polish isn't giving us cancer.
Yes.
Oh my goodness. Which was that collection? It's called the Hypnotica collection.
Hypnotica collection. Should I put it down here?
You can put it right here. Yeah, right there. So let's see. You can see some of them.
Gorgeous.
And then in my hands, I have the Daydream collection, which is our spring summer collection for 2021, since we're in spring and summer now. And my favorite thing about this set, not only is it not poisonous for me, it is also only $29 for 5 nail polishes, which means you're getting each nail polish for. I did not go to school for math, so
I can't get a manicure that cheap in New York.
Yeah,
tell you what,
no way.
Not a chance.
We just did it a couple weeks ago.
And if you want to do something right, do it yourself with fabulous nail polish.
Yep, maybe not about nail polish. But I do have some of our nails that we painted here to show you what they might look like. So I think my favorite of all of our nails here would have to be one of these. Okay, let's do daytime, nighttime.
Perfect.
What's your daytime color? What do you think of these choices? What's your daytime color?
Okay, so I'm gonna add one to this. Can we do daytime, nighttime, and then all like the one that you can wear all the time?
Yes.
So
Perfect.
if I'm thinking daytime, for me, I'm definitely a warm tone kind of gal. I'm already pretty cool. I'm already very cool. I absolutely love like a nude color, a pink, or if I want to feel kind of fun, I love a white or a blue. Because when I'm thinking daytime, I'm thinking bright, I'm thinking fun, and I'm thinking like, look at me, I'm here to shine. How about you? What are the ones that you like?
I feel like my daytime look, I think I've even gotten this. This is the color I currently have right now on my toes.
Oh, I love that color.
I know.
Yes, we did that together.
We did it together. And this, I think, would be one of these pinks would be my daytime because
this pink is gorgeous. I love that.
The name of that one is, you had the names earlier.
I did have the names.
Dream.
That's Dream. It's a dream.
This is Dream. So this is like, I think more of like a corally pink.
Yes.
And I know some people don't like those orangey, but for me, that's one of my favorites.
I love a warm tone.
And you said the other one that you would wear for daytime was the nude, right?
Yeah, I really love nudes for daytime.
I think exposed. It's very sexy, even though it's a natural,
Here I am. I'm exposed. But how subtle. Like, it's a really subtle call.
I think I'm going to do one of my nails. I'll show you.
Oh, that's beautiful.
What would you pair with exposed? Which ring?
One of the rings for exposed? Honestly,
what do you think?
So I'm already doing a very modest color. So I feel like if I'm going to go modest, I want to complement it with something big because I'm not just fully classic. I want to have a little fun in there. Okay. So I think I absolutely, how about the Sequoia? I mean, the Sequoia,
I love the Sequoia.
That I think is fantastic. But
also the blue goes with this one.
That's going to go together perfectly.
Like, yeah. But if you also wanted to do the opposite colors.
This one right here. This one. Is that the citrine?
That's, yeah.
Oh my gosh. And I mean, can we put the two together? I mean, you're having this little, like you said, the little black dress paired with this exposed nude color.
I love the name of this one. I love it when they have names like that. They're so funny to me.
They are so fun.
What do you think about nighttime nails? What do you think for now that we can go out? What do you think?
This friend right here. Red nails are classic. I do love red nails, but sometimes I feel like some reds are just way too bright. And what I'm trying to say when I go out is like, come talk to me, but I want to have manners. Like, you have to be a gentleman, a gentlewoman, like a gentle them. So this color right here is going to be the one that is, I'm here for fun, but like I have a secret with me.
And it's called Love Struck. So I love that that's how you described it. And this goes with our outfits for the day.
It's
especially
deep.
Look at that. I think we picked these colors. I seem to be the colors we tend to pick.
This is mine. I'm taking this home with me. It's like a beautiful plum. I think that's fantastic.
You can buy all 5 for $29.
For $29.
So you could, we're going to drop the link for that in the chat. So you can go get your own. This is, you're going to get a one whole manicure for $29 for more than $29. So,
and so many options too. Again, you have options with the rings, you have options with the nail polish.
But you also have options as far as texture goes with the nail polish, because we have this one here in the Hypnotica collection called Mesmerize, which you can see here is on this clear nail. So it doesn't pop as much
because it's clear.
But
whose nails are clear?
But if you put it on top of them, you can get some texture. And I think we can see some examples of how texture is being used in nails right now. There's something from Gabriel.
Yep.
That looks very like
that is
celestial to me. So I feel like I'd pair that with one of the celestial rings, the moon texture.
Oh my gosh, yes.
One of our topaz, this one has that moon texture. Oh, and there's stacking with some nail texture. That looks like Mark Rothko painting nails.
It does. Oh my
gosh. For sure.
I love that.
Oh, cows. Back to the 70s.
The cow print. The cow print is so in. Oh my goodness. I love that.
The texture is super important. And I think there's one, if we can show the picture of the multicolored nails where one nail is a different color, each nail is a different color, which is what I did last time we did the show. I painted each of my fingernails a differk color.
That's so fun.
And I had picked all the pinks and reds, and it looked very good. It was a very Valentine's look, but it also was warm and friendly. I think I can do a little once we finish up, I'll paint. If we have some time, I'll do a little nail painting. But we do have a couple more rings to go through in our set, and the big one at the end, which I know everyone's been looking at going, what is that?
What is that
Show us
gorgeous
that one.
rock at the end?
I
I want to
know.
see.
Drop in the chat your favorite nail color that you can see.
Yes.
That you saw, and we would love to.
Can you guess which one's my favorite? Because I haven't said it yet, and maybe you'd like to share. Maybe you got to know us, but we'd like to know
what do
you.
We would love to know what your favorite is, and then guess our favorite.
Yes.
Type in the chat box. We'd love to respond to you. I'm gonna leave them on the screen so
Because
you
I
can
got
see.
one.
I definitely have a favorite too.
Oh yeah.
So our next ring that we have not, let's see, I'm gonna pick up these so I don't knock these nail polishes all over the place. Our next ring, we've been going through our textured ones, and we just talked about our Sequoia, and we talked about whatever one was after Sequoia. There was another Celestial after Sequoia. And so our next ring is a Morning Dew, which is that
Beautiful name.
gold vermeil with a citrine stone. Again, this is a 1/2 carat citrine stone. So it's a big.
But look at that. I mean, it just pops. I love that.
The Morning Dew is a different, they're all different textured rings, but this one's a little different than the others. That's that gold vermeil with the black rhodium.
The texture on that. I mean, I've not seen that before.
I don't think I had before I had seen Rara.
And it's
I'm not
just
sure.
so fun.
It is super fun. I love the way, okay, this feels silly, but like, just like feel that, like how interesting is like just the texture of it. Like the way it
for
feels.
those of you that have sensory, like you love having sensory things. I love wearing rings and playing with them. This feels fantastic.
I used to get in trouble in acting class because they would always be like, take your rings off. You're playing with them.
It's like that's what people do.
I'm like, this is what humans do.
People play with rings.
This feels so good to feel like the way it feels very natural. It feels very organic. I think that this one, the price on this one is also $180. And we have 2 codes now for your 20% off. You can do Shireen20 or Shannon20.
Shireen or Shannon20.
To go pick out some of your own. Tell us if you're more of a Shireen or more of a Shannon. Let's hear.
Are you Shireen or a Shannon?
Are you a Shireen or a Shannon? What's your personal aesthetic?
I do agree with Shireen's green and yellows. I'm just so thankful for greens and yellows making a comeback. I'm just so thankful for these natural colors coming back. I feel like we were really bright, and I really love like coming back to our roots.
I love the way this one wears, like the way this looks on my skin. I didn't think I'd like yellow. I like yellow. I think I converted.
The underrated color. I love yellow. The perfect yellow is just so wonderful.
This is beautiful, and the gold with the gold is just fantastic.
I love that.
Our next ring is a little different because it is going to be silver with the rhodium. So this is a sterling silver with rhodium.
Get ready for the beach because it's
tidal wave.
Tidal wave. Woo!
This is our rhodium. This one is my fingers.
I've been eyeing this one. Look at that stone. It's gorgeous. It's amethyst. It's great for friendship. It's great for mood boosting. Give it to a friend. Give it to a mom. It's a custom
No, this one's a custom order. So if you love this one, let us know. We can get you hooked up.
I want this. I want this.
Somebody else is, so don't be embarrassed.
Yeah.
Kate's going to do it.
I'm going to do it. I'm absolutely
this
reaching out.
I just love the way this looks.
Oh, again, the moon. I love it.
This is
the moon, tidal waves.
That's it. There it is.
The connection.
We made it. It does remind me kind of the coral as well. So we've got the whole thing going on.
The whole ocean at our fingertips.
And it's my birthstone. So I've got that, how I feel about
that. Gorgeous.
All right. Let's see. I love that with the silver because I hadn't seen a silver textured on the rough run yet. So that's cool. Our next ring is... let's see, tidal wave, and then we've got.
I think we have another tidal wave coming up, or is it another celestial?
Oh, it is celestial, I believe. We've
Fantastic.
got. Oh no, this one is volcanic, isn't it?
Is it?
Oh, this is tidal wave as well, but this is in gold.
Oh, but it is in gold,
which is what I mostly wear. I don't know. Are you a silver, a gold, a rose gold girl? What
I'm a silver fan, but I will say that as someone that appreciates color, yellow and purple are complementary colors.
Yes.
So this is the kind of ring that you want to wear if you are like, you want to have a little artistic heart with you.
Me at all times.
I love that.
Artistic heart.
And it makes the purple, it just pops. And I think that's fantastic. Again, $180 is our price point for that, which is super reasonable for such a sustainable ring.
Especially because it's not only like, are you stuck wearing this one ring by itself? You got so many options with mixing and matching.
Yes.
And because it's sustainable, you can order more. You can wear as many. I think for me, I'm at the point in my life where I want to invest in things that are nice, that are going to last,
Yes.
that are staples, which is like what my mom always talked about. And I was like, I don't know what you're talking about. That's how I feel about the items that I purchase now.
What was that thing that Shannon said about like a gift, like a daughter
Oh, the
or
mother-
a kid in a house?
The mother ring.
The mother ring.
Yeah.
Like, you can have it and you can have it and you can say, well, I got this when I was, I'm 25, you're 25. And now here I am and I'm passing this on to you. And like, you can carry my memories, you can carry your own memories, and it keeps going.
I love that.
Love it so much.
Our next ring is our celestial with the garnet. There's our garnet back.
Beautiful garnet. Oldest stones.
Okay, the oldest stone. And then look at this like planetary.
Oh my gosh, really like, it's like earthy but celestial at the same time. It reminds me of Mars. This is like an Aries stone. It's not, the Aries stone is a diamond, but I love the color
This has
red.
Aries energy.
It has very Aries energy as someone that is an April Aries kind of girl. This is
Ooh.
headstrong.
I love it. This matches your shirt too. Do
Thank
you want to
you.
wear it?
Yeah, let me put it on.
Here.
Take a peek, everybody.
How does it
Oh,
look?
and it fits it goes on so smoothly. Can everybody see my little hands?
Oh, it looks different on your skin than it does on mine.
I have cool tones, but I love reds because I just feel
That
like it
looks-
makes me pop.
It looks so good on your skin. I think I have definitely a different tone skin than you do. So these rings, I need to have you try on more of them.
I will.
I know you're far away from the
Let's see
thing,
what's well.
but you do the next one, which is
I will,
our
absolutely.
volcanic.
Oh, I just want to add one more thing with this. I mean, I don't know if it's picking up, but the texture in it almost has like a blue tone, which I think is just so fantastic.
The rhodium is that dark, very cool.
It is
color.
cool. You have this warm gem with this cool complementary tone. The volcanic, is that?
That's next.
Is
Yeah,
it
that's
this
this
one
one's
right
our
here?
volcanic. Yes, that's
Right.
volcanic, and that is our gold vermeil again with the black rhodium. That is a 1/2 carat peridot.
Oh
That's
my goodness.
the August birthstone.
Let's see, I'm going to put it on
There you
that
go.
one right there.
So let's see how that looks on Kate, because I think that we've seen this stone on me before.
Take a look at my hands.
That looks great.
Look at that green. My
Look at
goodness,
that.
it's glowing.
That's what Shireen said. That pops. That's crazy.
That is so fun. And I mean, anyone would look at your fingers and go, oh my goodness, where did you get that? It's a great like speaking piece.
That is, I think everything about Rara, that's what, I don't know.
And then from a distance, I feel like it still shines. Let me see. Can everybody see? It's
Yeah.
glowing. I mean, that's gorgeous.
I love it.
Again, it feels so nice on my hands.
That's awesome.
oh my
And then, all right, we're back to this big one.
who is she?
This is Sun Shower. This is our gold vermeil with black rhodium. And this is 1.7 carat
Wow.
citrine stone. And then on this is my, okay, wait, I didn't show you this before, but it has a sneaky little stone here, which is 0.1 carat tourmaline.
oh my gosh.
I'll show you guys because I showed Kate first, which is rude of me. So there's your big beautiful 1.7 carat citrine stone.
I love that.
And-
Tourmaline, which is great for your health.
Is it? And there's a little tourmaline right there in the corner. I'm blocking it. Let me-
It's so sneaky. I mean,
and it's so cute.
seeing it in real life again with these wonderful discount codes that we have, you should really see this in real life.
So the
It's
price-
gorgeous.
This one's a little, this one's because
This
the
is a
stone's
gift.
bigger. This is a gift to you, to yourself, to your friends. You can get this one for $380. But we've got those codes, so
we
use
have
them.
codes.
We'll drop them in the chat. And pop quiz. What nail polish are you gonna wear with this one?
All right.
What do you think?
Let's see. Can I see it real quick? I'm
Yeah.
gonna put it on me. Here it
You
is
gotta
on
tell
my
me.
hand. So if I'm going to match this guy right here, I want to do something that's kind of crazy. Like this ring is already saying so much. I'm gonna wear this ring with ding 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 Kate's favorite color because I just want to have a little fun
Love
with this.
struck.
So I'm gonna come in with
Oh. That's
Now,
not Love struck.
this is Muse because I just
Muse.
think that these colors, while they are just so different, I just feel like they make each other shine. And I think that that's
Well,
fantastic.
red and green are complementary colors.
There
as
you
well.
go. Haha.
Shiny art.
And again, Shannon brought up the angle of this. I mean, I'm going to bring it up to the camera, but it is facing, it can either face you or it can face the person that you want to show off to.
You can show your energy. Yeah, this can be towards you.
Now
And
you
protect
tell me.
All right. I think I'm gonna wear it facing out because I think that is for me anyway. I love the way this looks, and I would. I'm just gonna go ahead and tell you what I'd stack it with too. I want to stack it with this little citrine one. And
Gorgeous.
then, because look at how these nestle together.
Oh gosh. And I mean, that is beautiful. That's spring, that's summer. And I feel like that's a little early fall.
Well, and
So-
there's Shireen's gold or yellow and green.
oh my gosh.
And then I think I would want to do the nude color, the exposed,
ooh,
or the one I haven't talked about, that black, this one here. What is the name of that one?
let's find out. Let me
can't
take a little
remember.
peek. Give it up for Cosmos.
Cosmos, which is great because these are
Beautiful.
both on that celestial band. I'm pretty sure they have that same kind of moon.
And take a little peek. There's so many sparkles in here that I don't know if we're going to be able to pick up, but
Let me just,
it is.
I'll paint my nail.
Paint it.
I'm going to do my other hand though, because I cannot paint. There's no way my right hand is going to get.
Yeah, the thing I love about these nail polishes is that they each have their own depth. Like you're not just getting color, like you're getting a visual experience. There's just so much more going on with them that it's not just like I painted my nails, like I painted an experience.
Yeah,
I
well,
love
you're
that.
also going to get to see the coverage on these, which is really great. And you're going to get to see it. If I don't,
I'm gonna get to
everything
see it.
over. Yeah, because you're here and everyone else is at home. But not only are these nail polishes not going to be bad for your skin, they go on very smooth. Coverage is great. This is
I love the application.
so very smooth. I'm terrible. Okay, it looks like a child is doing this, but it's me. I'm an adult and I'm trying my best.
And maybe you aren't someone that likes to go so heavy at first. So I think layering is so important, just like layering and stacking with rings. You could even go just like that, like a nice soft black.
So this one, I think this one's going to take about 3 coats, but these dry super fast. So we can talk about this while I do. I'll paint another one too, because we also haven't gotten to see this, the pearl one, which is my other favorite, which is Cloud.
I love it.
Which feels to me very dainty. And like if I were a bridesmaid, I would wear it.
That's perfect. And it is, oh my, it's so shiny.
This also reminds me of my grandmother. The 60s and 70s are back, you guys, because my grandmother she always tells me about her silver and gold and metallic nail polish was like a new thing. Like they,
Oh my
like
goodness.
the 50s, women started wearing it in the office and
Yeah.
like then it was like accepted. But the way this pearl one comes out reminds me of how she would do her.
But I mean, these two go so nice
Ooh,
together.
that's
Like,
cool.
what if you did black and white nails? I mean, you
That's
could do
already
anything.
dry.
It's already dry. Look at that.
The black one's already dry, so I'm gonna go ahead and put that one on.
Anybody here impatient? I am. And
Oh,
I
yeah.
want my nails to dry quickly.
That was a big deal for me. The price point's a big deal since it's only $29 for the set of 5, but also the fact that it dries so fast because my main thing is like I'll paint my nails and then I will
Wow.
immediately ruin them.
Automatically. Look
doing-
at that. There's such a big difference in the color.
Look at that one. I do really like the way that one looks.
And people think black nails can be so harsh. And while I do love a harsh black nail, this is the kind of thing that you can wear. I feel like you can wear this to a dinner and no
This
one's
is-
going to give you a side eye.
No, this is like me as an emo teen growing up into a mature adult woman who also still wants to paint my nails
That's
black.
right. I am an emo adult.
She and I have that in common. 15-year-old me and 25-year-old me are still excited about black nail polish.
Yeah, where's the through line of like your own personality? I
I
love
know.
that.
I think I'm going to do this one now again a second coat so we can see what it looks like on skin.
I love it. I love it. I love that.
Oh, I do love the sheen on this is really, I know this, I'm not good at painting my nails. Don't judge me.
But look how pretty it looks. You
Or-
don't have to be good.
Or roast me
You'll
in the
clean that up
comments.
later.
Yeah.
It'll dry and then you wash your hands in the shower and it comes right
I
off.
was gonna say only comment about my nail painting skill if you are better than me because I think, I don't know, this is why I pay people to do it because
Yeah, that's the
Okay.
thing. We'll bring this to the nail salon and ask them to use this.
and then you can touch it up at home and you inevitably chip it because
That's
you
right.
will.
Or call a friend and ask them to do your nails.
Yes, because I can't do my own.
And look how nicely those goes with those rings.
Okay, well, I'm gonna hide that finger for a sec and do. Oh, I can't. I don't have the dexterity. But the black, that dark color,
There.
goes so well with the black in that ring that we have the rhodium going with the black. Don't talk. This here.
Gorgeous.
I feel like that's a great look. I love the pearl though. Is really. I wish I could get it to. The exposure's not great with this light. Let me see.
You want to try to bring it up to this over here?
Yeah,
Our
let's-
good friend.
Our good friend, this camera. And now you can see. Okay, yeah. Don't judge my fingers, but the way that color looks on the black one too and the pearl is super shiny. Oh man.
And just think, like, you're putting good things on your fingers.
Yeah.
Imagine if you felt good all over. Like, you feel good in your head and your heart and your fingers here.
Yeah, and there's this one's no carcinogens in this
When
one.
does that
so
happen?
At least it's, you know. I like that a lot. I like this combination with the rings. I'll move them back under the camera here so we don't have a
Gorgeous.
blank slate here.
Hi.
So those are our rings here. There are a ton more. A lot of them are custom order on the website. So if you see something that you like and it was custom order, all you need to do is reach out.
Yeah, absolutely.
And we can go through and do a couple more pairings. I feel like we've got the time. And if you are interacting with us, drop a comment, tell us what you like.
The crazy rings.
The crazy rings.
The one that looks red. And then we have so many ones.
Oh, so we have like kind of our mixed bag here of rings that are that are custom order right now. So I've got a bunch. And what you don't see here on our slate that we've got up front is that not only are there gemstones, not only are there the semi-precious gemstones, we also have pearls.
And they look beautiful.
So
I love them.
One of my favorite ones is that, do you still have it? It's over here. Is this blue pearl here on that celestial band. This
Look
one's
at that.
probably going to be custom order as well. So if you like it, comment. This one to me is just like screams summer because it's a pearl. It's from the ocean.
I'm thinking Little Mermaid.
Little Mermaid.
I love that.
I'm feeling, ocean vibes.
Yep.
Beachside vibes. It reminds me, I was in Hawaii a couple months ago and they have that like pick your own, where do they come in? An oyster? Is that where they're from?
Yeah.
Okay. I was about to say clam. I don't know where they come from. I feel like I should know. I know that like the sand gets in the thing's mouth and it makes a pearl. I don't know. But they have that like oyster. Okay, it's an oyster. I was right the first time. I should trust myself.
Trust your gut.
But they have like pick your own oyster and then the pearls are inside. And that kind of reminds me of that. I didn't do that because I think that's for kids, but there was like that. And there are lots of, I feel like with pearls, the color being that dark blue is so cool.
And like when I think pearls, I trust me, I love vintage more than you know. However, when I think pearl, I feel like we stop at a white pearl and that's as far as we get. But when we get to have this variation in color paired with a textured band.
And I've got a white pearl on a silver plane. So
that looks gorgeous.
That's the one I feel like my grandmother would really love, that one. That feels very classic. It feels very, very like her.
Yeah,
but it's also modern because it's got that asymmetrical setting. It's got the round prongs on the setting. So I
love that.
And also if you like want a really big pearl.
Oh,
wait, you want to put this?
Yeah, I will. I just painted my nails while we were
perfect.
here. I did a little painting.
So the big rings.
Here it is. Take a peek, everybody.
Look at your nails look so good.
I did that very quickly. I mean, it's a little messy, but look how good that was one layer of that muse. It is my muse.
And that's one layer. Look how nice that looks with just one layer. You didn't even do another coat.
Oh my gosh.
So
and
good.
So I have skinny little fingers. I wish that they were a little bigger so that I could have a little more fun with this ring. But again, this ring does not feel that heavy.
And
this
it has
feels
a tiny
gorgeous.
diamond.
I didn't even see that. Are we seeing that? Look at that.
Look at the little diamond.
I'm
so
a
cute.
diamond.
Yeah.
That's me. That's my birthstone. I'm wearing me right now in my hands.
So cute.
That is fantastic. And again, I mean, light as a feather. I can have a full conversation and not feel like I'm going to hit somebody in the face.
If you love, I'm not going to knock any teeth out.
Nope. No
If
black
you-
eyes today.
If you like sun shower, may I recommend some more of these larger rings that you can find on the website. And they are more custom order, but we do have some more large ones, some big boys for.
That looks amazing.
I said that last time, big boys, and I was immediately embarrassed, but I think it actually it's fun.
They're big gems. They're here to make a statement.
These are large stones, and these each have their own little secret spot too. This one's got the tourmaline, and then this white one has the diamond. So we've got some different. Oh, my hands are too. Oh, you're into that was the one that our host from last time, Meredith, was really into the pearl, the blue pearl.
I love
that. Seems to be. Look at this one. This one reminds me of like blooms coming out because it feels like I face these in two different directions.
I love it.
So
it's like a dogwood.
But then again, look how nicely they lay on your hand, even though they're heavier, but they're not heavy. They don't feel heavy. They don't feel. Look at the way the light shines in that one. It makes it almost look red.
There it is. There's that red that we've been looking for.
But it's a very green, but under the light, It's something about the gold setting that like is just picking up these different colors.
It's a diverse color.
What
I
a
love
diverse, I know. And this one, I feel like when I'm saying like day to night, this to me, when I wear jewelry, I'm always wearing it because it makes me feel put together. It's the last piece on my outfit. It is the last thing I think of. And I think when I put on jewelry, I am fully put together. I feel powerful. I feel strong. I feel feminine. And I feel, but I also feel like I'm getting stuff done.
Yeah.
I feel like these rings are the ones I'd wear if I was giving a presentation or maybe if I was going to an audition. Because this is a piece that someone might ask about. And then you can say, oh, it's sustainable and it's conflict free. And this has a story.
Let me put you on to Rara Beauty.
Yeah.
Rara Jewelry.
And like, this is, you can feel good about wearing this, but also this makes me want to talk with my hands. And especially when my nails are done, I'm always like,
look at me. Look at all the things I want to say. And I just put together the pearl and a gem.
Wow.
And I mean, don't think that you can stop at just one place. They do not have to be separate. They go so well together.
Yeah, and you don't have to just do the roughs. You can do the plains as well. You can mix them all, mix and match. You can do the metals mixing, which is really popular.
What if I got a little crazy here? I'm gonna do something crazy.
Do something crazy.
Love this red. I'm going to put this guy over here. Let's see what happens.
I'm going to put on all of the amethyst because that's my
Let's put on every single ring.
Okay.
All right.
I'm
so
ready.
I put on a silver amethyst in the middle. Oh, no, that's garnet. So sorry. That's garnet. That was one of our classic ones at the beginning. I have a green over here. It's a peridot. And then I have the pearl, the blue pearl. One is a classic. Let me turn my hand over.
Yeah,
they rest so well together.
We got silver gold and we got textured and plain. We got the rough and plain, textured and classic look.
But like,
what a statement. But then you've got your necklace on and your earrings on, so you've got your full.
I'm full glam right now.
You're full glam.
But even if I was just like white button down and jeans, I would be good to go.
And that's what Shannon was saying. Go get coffee.
Confidence.
I'm just walking down the street because I'm gonna go get coffee.
Yep.
And
absolutely.
I think it was the top row.
Thank you very much. Over here.
Sorry, no, I was just moving.
I see.
And I have stolen all the purple ones because that's what I'm gonna wear. I'm gonna mix them up. I'm gonna do that rhodium, that gunmetal color, next to this one because this one fits on my pinky. I'm gonna wear all the purple ones. I've got 3 different metals, all on the same stone with different textures. I've got the plain rhodium.
And each one is a different complement. I love it.
And do you notice those stones are the same, but the way the metal that it's set on makes the color different.
What's the story that you want to tell?
I think, well, this is all my birthstones. This is very me, which I feel like I need sometimes. This is pampering me with my birthstone and showing my power, but also that I am friendly. This is the friendly stone, right? The friendship stone.
That's right.
But it's also mixing metals. So I'm really open and I feel like I want to try new things and I want to do a different look, maybe a different take.
You are a person with depth. You are not one-sided.
Yeah, and this is inspiring me to mix metals, which has always been something that kind of scared me. I was like, I don't think that people do.
I don't think that's for me.
No, I think
yes, it is. It can be for you.
I think it is for me. I think it is. And now I have the chance to really try that with all of these rings. There's just so much to.
I love them.
Explore.
I just love all the options and the opportunities.
Yeah.
Thank you for fixing them.
I know they tend to lay down sometimes. I feel like these guys so pretty. All right, and we've got our nail polish. So let me just run through these again. Our nail polish comes in a set of 5 for $29. Our Gabriel Cosmetics. We've got so many fun colors,
gorgeous
fun names to go with any outfit, day to night, just like our rings. And Kate, I love that color on you. I feel like
I will be putting this on.
To this. It matches your shirt, so
I mean, you can see what I like. But then again, I mean, I switched up with the rings today.
Yeah.
I would absolutely be taking tons of these home. I love them.
Don't tell anyone. No,
don't tell
just
anybody.
No,
I will be ordering. I love them so much.
They're fantastic. I feel like a lot of these will inspire makeup looks too. I think now that we can go outside and see people, I'm very into wearing my makeup, and I think these can inspire maybe a little more of a boho chic look, some of them, or maybe, and because we're kind of leaning into that like multicolored, which feels very 70s, we've got a different look there.
Yes,
but it's also organic, so maybe no makeup at all, like in that photo where she's wearing, just maybe some lip gloss.
But then you have so much going on with you, like you don't have to have all that makeup. If you're not a makeup person, Rings, these rings are so easy to wear. They
Yeah.
are easy wearing. You put it
Yeah.
on, you don't even have to think about it. You're just living your life, but you look fantastic.
And they're beautiful. Absolutely.
Gorgeous rings.
And you can go to the website and use our codes Shannon20 or Shireen20, which we will drop in the chat.
Thank you so much to Shannon and Shireen for
Yeah,
chatting with us today.
Our guests, we were so happy to talk with them. It was really awesome to have people on the show.
It was so great.
To hear what they, because I feel like, but we're gonna say how we style and
Yes.
whatever. And I think it's so nice to see like people who live somewhere else and people who do other things of different ages, of different, like they're just
100%.
It's really cool to see. Like, I feel like Shannon's style is just so like impeccable. Her photos and her outfits were so cool.
I just loved that pantsuit.
Oh my gosh, I know.
Jumpsuit, not pantsuit. Oh my
Yeah, the
goodness.
jumpsuit, the pink one or the coral one.
It was
Really
I was like, wow. That's inspiring. Like I'm seeing something new.
Which is like kind of this color actually.
Whether or not it's me, I want to wear it.
Dream.
It's a dream come true.
Dream.
Love that.
I love it. I'm gonna do one nail in that color too. But so type in the chat what your favorite ring was that you saw today, or if you have any questions about the rings, or maybe your favorite nail color,
Favorite part of this whole experience together.
favorite part of me, my face. Just kidding.
That's right.
Don't type that in there.
Your favorite part.
What you want to see more of.
Absolutely, yeah.
Exactly.
What can we share?
Can we show you any rings again? Can we show you any combinations that you'd like? And thanks again to our guests. We'll drop those links for the Instagrams.
Yes, absolutely.
And that was awesome. And I like this color. This goes on really nice.
I like that pattern you have going on too. That
I did
looks
this last
so
time. I did
fun.
one nail of each color, and it feels very springy.
I need to make that jump. I need to make the jump to like not just going with the colors that look nice on me. Like I know that they look nice on me.
Well, the thing is, like all the colors look nice.
They all look nice.
It's all about what Shannon said. It's all about confidence, and you can wear any rings with all of them.
Yep.
So, I think we are nearing our end of our time here. I know, sad goodbye, friends, but we're let's see. All right, one more question. I'm going to ask you how you would style these rings. What is if you had to pick 3 rings, out of here, and tell me how you would style them.
Okay, that is a fantastic question. So I'm straight away, I'm going to go in for the sequoia because I absolutely love
wood
that.
Pattern is just really, really cool.
It's really fun. I love the way it looks. And because of that, I'm also going to add, let's see. I want to switch things up. I want to do a different metal. I love the garnet here. Oh, you know what? Actually, I want to go
with the garnet in the rhodium.
Yep, the rhodium. And I know that's like, it's just so much fun. I want to do something that's different. I want to do something that's going to make a statement. But let's say that on one hand, I have one story, and on the other hand, I keep it one way. I absolutely love this one right here.
Wow.
Let's see. Will it fit on my pinky? Yes, it will.
The silver one. Yeah, that one's great for amethyst.
Nice and simple. So you can come in, you're having a conversation. Maybe you're just sitting. Sometimes you're just typing at the computer, and it's nice to look at your fingers and go, wow, what nice hands I have. I love that.
I love that that's how, this is like your work style, like typing on the computer.
This would be my work style. I work with children, and I feel like I want to wear rings that's going to make a child go, oh my gosh.
Are you a princess?
Are you a princess, or are you from outer space? Because those rings are fantastic.
I love that.
So that would be my choice. So Taylor, what would you pick?
I'm going to pick, because I really love the amethyst for sure. I love gold, but I definitely want to try to go out of my comfort zone because I feel like I wear gold only most of the time. And I feel like
only most of the time
when I wear jewelry, it's gold.
Yes.
I'm going to do a little bouquet here. I'm going to do this green and the gold with a ruff. Oh, my quality went down on my phone. Can you see it? Why does it look like that? All right, that one. And I'm going to do, it's back. Pink. And I'm going to do the purple. I'm building a flower bouquet.
Oh my gosh.
And the citrine.
I love that.
I really like the rough ones. Those seem to be, but I also love the way they fit together.
Oh my gosh.
I love that.
I think that looks fantastic.
I do too.
And I don't think I've ever seen someone with a ring combination like that.
No.
And they're all separate, which I think is even better.
And then you could wear 1 or 3, or you could put it with your other jewelry.
Switch it up.
I like that one a lot. I feel like that makes me feel very
gorgeous.
It's beautiful. Well, I think that is as much time as we have for the day. But we are really glad for everybody that watched.
Thank you so much, everyone.
Follow the Shown page.
Yes.
So that we can keep up with you and let you know when we're doing other shows, when we have other things going on, what kind of products we're selling, if we have promotions. Do follow our influencers. We're going to drop those links.
Yes. Thank you to
you
them.
know, thanks to them. It was a super fun conversation and super fun to meet up with some new friends on
It's always good
here.
to meet new people, especially now.
Oh, I know. Well, thanks guys so much. And we will hopefully see you guys very soon.
See you soon.
All right.